gorgeous out. Let's pop some ducks.
This is the Upduck Podcast, a blend of upland and waterfowl hunting. Tune in as your hosts, Tyler Meaden, Jeff Ludicky, Matt Jeske, chat about training dogs and share their bird hunting stories, tactics, and strategies.
No, it's a beef thing. I had something on it. Jeff, did you hear the beep?
No.
Perfect.
I didn't hear it.
That's amazing. That's how we roll here. It's how we roll here on the Upduck Podcast. No Matt tonight, just Jeff and myself. And it's gonna be a special episode tonight. It's gonna be a different episode tonight. Jeff's back. He's back, but is he really back? For this episode, which is the great segue or the perfect segue here. And Jeff, I'll just give you the floor here and let you do the big announcement.
Oh man, I'm terrible with this kind of stuff.
Keep it short and sweet. Don't need to get emotional here. All right.
I'm gonna tear up. No, me and Tyler had a conversation a couple of weeks ago. I had reached out and I decided to take a little bit of a breather from the podcast. It maybe be a breather, maybe be long-term. I don't know. But at this stage in my life, we got a lot of things going on. Not that you guys do not, because I know you guys have a ton of stuff going on too. So I'm not going to use that as an excuse. But with the start of my new business, Shot Shell Hunting Systems, and some of the successes that I've had, I'm very fortunate for that. Very lucky that I've been trying to shift a lot of my attention and a lot of my spare time, which we all know that the three of us don't have a lot of. So the time that I do have late at night, I've been spending building rigs and answering customer emails and shipping products out. So again, been very thankful for that. And hopefully that continues to do well for me. But until then, I won't be a regular on the podcast. So hoping to come back every once in a while, and you guys can have me on to fill in, and we can do our recap episodes and things like that. But I won't be an every week guy.
No, and so okay. Let's summarize. Let's summarize this. All right. So essentially, what happened is, right. Shot Shell Hunting, your business. You went to the Open Season Expo in the Dells, and what happened at that trade show, Jeff?
Oh, I sold a lot of my rigs.
And then what happened? While you were still there, you didn't have anything else to sell, and what was happening?
So I kind of got lucky that I had met a gentleman that came by the booth that ran a Facebook, Instagram, social media type page where he likes to promote small businesses and get new products out there and do little clips of business owners talking about their products. He had stopped by and asked if I was interested to do like a little commercial for him, if you will. I said, sure, absolutely. After like 4 or 5 takes, he launched it on their page, and it took off. So I was really fortunate and really lucky that happened. And like Tyler said, I had sold out of all the rigs that I brought by Sunday morning. And when I got home and during that day, I was getting lots and lots of pre-orders that I couldn't keep up with. I tried, ended up having to sell out the rigs for a little while during the busiest time for turkey hunting, and been kind of busy ever since. It's been slowing down a little bit now with the turkey stuff, obviously, as some of the seasons are starting to come to a close, but I'll already have to start, prepping for my migrator rigs, and then also probably start building for next year's batch of turkey rigs. So, yeah.
Basically, Jeff already alluded to it, right? We only have so much time, right? You sold a crap ton of turkey rigs, and there's a give and a take to this whole thing, right? And so you got busy with your business and you're like, hey, gotta step back. And that's great. Like if there was a reason to step back from doing a podcast besides it not being fun and your co-host sucking, having your business that you just started take off would be a good reason.
Yeah, that's for sure. I wouldn't go as far as saying the co-hosts suck because I definitely enjoy. I wouldn't have spent the last like 2 years talking to you fellas every single week, but 3 years, was it 3 years?
I think it was 3 years. I think it was 3 years. Yeah, literally 3 years. So okay,
isn't that crazy?
All right, it's wild. Time flies, right? I can't believe it either. But we have like 100 and there's like 128 episodes.
That's a lot.
It's a lot of episodes, right?
We've met some incredible people along the way too. So I'm really fortunate for all the conversations and stuff that we've had so far.
Yeah. Yes. So, okay. Turkey, you're finally maybe catching your breath for turkey season a little bit right now. Okay. What's next for shot shell hunting? What's next for the business? Like you got to start making product, right? You have your migrator rigs, but are you going to do some shows? Are you going to, show up at, DU regional meetings or anything like what are you going to do? Where are people going to see you, Jeff? Where are they going to see shot shell hunting?
Yes, I'm definitely going to do some shows. You'll see me on social, assuming Facebook doesn't keep not recommending me for things, but I'll be on all the social stuff. Definitely want to do a few shows. Like I said, I'm going to start building rigs in preparation for that. Sorry, excuse me. I had to sneeze. Allergies. But yeah, I've been making some improvements on the rigs too. So I've been busy with that. I'm an engineer by trade and I'm a problem solver. And I hate having open-ended, maybe not issues, but complications with things. And I find that as a challenge and I get obsessed with it. So I've been fortunate to get some really good feedback, but also some feedback where people were having, maybe some issues with certain decoys, certain situations. And I've been able to adapt and make some upgrades to the rig. So I'm really excited about it. They work a lot better with certain decoys now. I'm trying to make it like a very universal thing where it's, bring your own decoy, right? But I can only test so many decoys. So of course you're going to run into some of these off brands or really heavy decoys or decoys that people have made, hand carved, like all kinds of different things that I'm running into. So I'm trying to make the rig as universal as possible to accommodate all of that stuff as much as I can, as much as is reasonable. So I've been busy doing that. And so yeah, I'm excited about that. The upgrades that I've made so far will be able to directly translate over to my migrator rigs as well. So I'll start pushing out some stuff with those with the fall approaching. And I put myself on a waiting list for NWTF, which would be really cool, but really intimidating to, try to have enough products for a show like that. But we'll see. We'll see where it goes.
Okay. Do you have any shows you're doing?
So I will be doing the Open Season Expo next year.
Okay.
Same one that I just did. You guys were there with OKS Hunter. We had a lot of success with that one. I think that's a perfect show. It's a perfect time right before Wisconsin turkey season kicks off. So I'll be more prepared, I think, this year. I really didn't know what to expect, right? So you try to make a guess as to how many rigs you're going to need. But I underestimated a little bit, which is good. But next year, I think I'll be a little bit more prepared.
Didn't I tell you didn't have enough rigs? Didn't I come over and say that?
I think so. But you know what?
You're like,
I make these things by hand. I could only make so many.
You're like, I brought like 50 some rigs, and I was like, it's not going to be enough. Because you would have sold last year. Jeff was testing it out at the OKS Hunter booth. And he had it set up like on the corner. It was a really nice spot. And he was literally not standing by it for the majority of the time. And if he would have been, he would have sold his 10 rigs that he brought last year in like 2 hours.
Yeah.
So, it's just, like, okay, for your migrator rigs, are you going to do the WWA event in August? Are you going to be there again?
I don't know yet. I'm still on the fence with that one, I hope to be, and I know, I'm not naive in thinking that there'll be booths available when I make a decision. But I've been kind of keeping an eye on what's available, and within the next couple of weeks here, I'll probably have to make a decision whether or not I'll be at that one.
Okay.
But I'd hope to, and I probably wouldn't be in an outdoor booth like I was last year. I would go in one of the barns where there's a little bit more foot traffic.
Sure.
So yeah, you might see me at that, but if not, I'm sure I will be an attendee. I will be in attendance regardless if it's a booth or not.
Okay. I'm just trying to give the people opportunities to find you, Jeff. That's all.
Yeah,
if they
for
want
sure.
to come say, hey, find where shot shell hunting is. So
Yeah.
keep us posted though, right? Where you're gonna be at. I think that's, it's always a good thing. People want to know where you're at, Jeff.
That's
We're
right.
gonna say,
So yeah, follow me on socials. Hit me up. Anybody that's listening to this that's on our Upduck Instagram, or maybe I should say your guys' Upduck Instagram now. Just look me up. It's shotshell_hunting, and you'll find me on there. And I think I'll be a little active on the Upduck page still, especially maybe coming this fall with some content and some hunts that we do together. But maybe not as active as I was previously.
Maybe you should just before you feel the urge to post on Upduck, post on your own page first. All right. All right. You're running a business, buddy.
Make some cross collaboration.
We can collab all the way, but
Mm-hmm.
problem is we've talked about this, is that together we're doing water hunts, right? We gotta find some field duck hunts for your rig.
We do.
Yep. That's the ticket. So
yeah, and I got a couple connections lined up for that this year, so hopefully we can get some really good footage.
Okay.
With the migrator rigs rolling and some geese and some ducks hitting the ground.
Oh, I'm gonna bring a 360 camera and set it up right in the decoys.
Nice.
That would be cool. They gotta get close though. Right.
Oh, yeah.
So that's the thing with that camera, gotta get close. But the key is somebody's gotta make sure they don't shoot it. That's the thing I'm most worried about.
Oh yeah, that would suck.
That's an expensive camera to replace.
It's not cheap. You could be like me and let yours fall off your boat into the bottom of the river.
I'm trying to manage our expenses a little bit better here than we have. So, that would
now,
not
do they have a floaty for the Insta360?
They probably do.
The floaty that I have for my DJI camera is so big, I feel like it would be like body armor for a shotgun BB as well. It's huge. It's like makes the camera like twice the size.
Wow. I
You
mean,
throw one of those floaties on there, it might help a little bit.
that maybe, yeah. Well, I mean, hey, anything that keeps the camera from sinking to the bottom of the river or the lake is a good thing.
Yeah, that sucked. That was not fun. And I think I only had that thing for a few weeks.
You were just starting to play with it a lot.
Yep. And
then it disappeared.
And that day I had some really good footage that I was really excited about. And go figure. Right at the bottom of the Park River.
Yes, exactly. If you want to do any footage for Upduck, you just like slap that baby on your boat and just get some cruising on the boat. That's it.
Oh yeah,
that's all.
I love those videos.
Yeah, me too. I can make those into. I could do some stuff, put some nice stuff together there. We got the wheels are churning right now. So all right. So you don't know if you're doing the Waterfowl Hunting Expo in Oshkosh. That's in Wisconsin. That is August 22nd. That's a maybe. I'm also a maybe for that one as well with this whole thing. I don't know. It's kind of up in the air. There's too many things going on. Really like to, but I just don't know. But hopefully we'll both be there with booths. If not, hopefully you'll just be there slinging rigs, Jeff. So
there we go.
Okay. So give us the shot shell hunting again. Give me the plugs here. Give me the website again, Jeff.
So yeah, it's super easy. The website is just shotshellhunting.com. Got pretty fortunate with that. The social medias, like I said, are shotshell_hunting. What did you call it that one time, Tyler?
Downslash.
I read that. The downslash. if you're like Tyler, it's shotshell /hunting. But for all the normal people, it's _. But yeah, check me out on the website. Hit me up on socials. You can contact me right from the website. You can shoot me a DM, whatever it may be. I'd love to chat.
Okay, perfect, excellent. See, you're gonna have to talk to Jesky. Who's gonna give me flack on the podcast now?
I don't know.
That's gonna be the thing.
I enjoyed that.
I know you did. I know you did. A
Maybe
little
too much.
Yeah, that's all right. That's why you're leaving, Jeff. We're getting ready to too much flack.
I got the boot.
Got the boot. Got kicked off. All right. Well, I think what is the movie? I think it was John Q. It's not goodbye. It's see you later. I think that's the quote from that movie.
There we go.
He's talking to his kid. So Jeff will be around. He's not gone forever. He's definitely. I already told him he's our pinch hit guest. When somebody cancels, we need a last minute fill on. We're like, Jeff, you're coming in, bud. We're gonna banter back and forth. So
I love it.
But yeah, no, we're I would say Matt and I are sad to see you go, but also happy that things are taking off, and happy to see the success for Shotshell Hunting. So we'll we still have our group text. Like, it's not like we're not, folks, we are not divorcing as friends here. Okay, this is still it's not a bromance, but it's a quality friendship.
I think we signed that prenup, you know.
That's right. Jeff, anything else you want to plug before I hit the stop record button?
No, I just appreciate like I said, I appreciate all the conversations that I've had with everybody through the last 3 years. It's just crazy to think about. We've met a lot of really cool people, had a lot of really cool conversations. A lot of people that I still keep in touch with, which is awesome. So yeah, thank you to all the listeners and all of our guests that we've had. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you guys. So yeah, it's been real. It's been fun.
It's been real. It's been fun. Perfect. Go follow Shotshell Hunting. If you're not, go check out the website, flag that thing, get on the email list. I'm sure Jeff's email flows are amazing because if you know his wife, you know that's what she does. She's the master of craft at that. Other than that, thanks for tuning in. Back with another episode next week. Don't know if it'll be a short one like this, or if it'll be a long form. That's to be determined at this point in time. Anyway, peace out, people. We will see you again soon.
Peace.